Hey guys, how's it going? I am near Murrieta, California, and it's 100 degrees outside. And behind me is this gorgeous Audi RS E-Tron GT. And right now it's currently hooked up to a 350 kilowatt DC Electrify America fast charging station. I am topping it up to 100%, and I am going to hit the highway in a little while and drive it all the way to 0% to see how far it can go on the highway. Highway 15, which is right over here. The vehicle is already in efficiency mode. The tires are at the manufacturer's specs, and we are ready to go. So next time you see me, we will be at 75% battery. Okay, so we are in the middle of our highway looping. The battery just clicked down to 75%. I have driven 69.5 miles, and I'm averaging currently 3.4 miles per kilowatt. That's really good. My indicator says I have 209 miles left, so if that indicator is accurate, this is going way beyond its EPA rated range of 232 miles. That's really impressive. I failed to mention was that efficiency mode drops the car thanks to its air suspension, and the front motor does the majority of the work. We are at 50% battery. I've driven 137.3 miles. We are at 3.3 miles per kilowatt hour. And my indicator says I have 139 miles to go. So if that's accurate, which it probably is, we're gonna cream that EPA rating of 232 miles. Okay, so we are at 25% battery. I've driven 205.0 miles. I am averaging 3.3 miles per kilowatt hour, and I have 75 miles left to go. So we are on track to beat the EPA rating of 232 miles. Because that EPA rating is a mix of city and highway driving, and we are only doing highway driving, and we are gonna beat it. That's fantastic. Okay guys, we are at the charging station with 1 mile to go and 1% battery. Check it out. 1 mile to go. As y'all can probably see by now, I am at a different charging station. I had some technical difficulties with the last one, so I drove to this one over here. This is an EVgo charging station with a max output of 350 kilowatts. So I'll be able to take advantage of the E-Tron GT's max charging rate of 270 kilowatts. It'll be a 1 to 100% charge, and the next time you see me, I will tell you how long it takes. So the E-Tron GT is done charging. But before I get to numbers, there's two things I have to go over. So the charge started at 2%, not at 1%. And that's because I pulled into the stall at 1%, and when I was setting up my camera gear, for some reason it jumped to 2%. Also, the charging machine stopped at 93%. I can't tell you why, but it stopped at 93%. From 2 to 93%, it took 45 minutes. But the good part is that from 2% to 80%, it only took 20 minutes. That's really impressive. That's quicker than what Audi quotes. So it's the next day, and it's time for some acceleration runs. But before we do that, let's clarify what happened yesterday at the charging station when it stopped at 93%. So I contacted EVgo's customer service, and explained to them what happened. And this is what they had to say. The lady on the phone even confirmed this with one of her supervisors. So apparently, at an EVgo charging station, once you surpass 80% state of charge, the machine will stop once the charging speed gets to a certain low point, once it slows down a lot. She didn't have a number for me. I don't know exactly at what speed it will kick you off the machine, but she said that any point past 80%, if the charging speed gets low enough, it's gonna stop charging. So apparently that happened to me yesterday, and that's why I stopped at 93%. I didn't know this, never heard of this before. I don't know of another charging machine that does that. In my opinion, it's a little strange. Okay, so I'm in a commercial area. It's Sunday, past 6, no cars around. Great time to do a 0 to 60 run. So the first thing I will do is without launch control. Second one will be with launch control. This car hit 60 in 3.1 seconds. So let's see if I could get that on the street, all right? 3, 2, 1. Woo! Woo! It's so fast. So we got 3.2 seconds. It's time for launch control. Let's see if we could hit that 3.1 second mark. Let's do this. All right, 3, 2, 1. Go. Oh, wow. Woo. So we got 3.13 seconds, basically 3.1 seconds, which is what Audi quotes. Whew, that was awesome. Okay guys, that's a wrap. Thank you for watching.